What if I told you that one of the most feared and legendary armies in history was not made up of men, but of women? For centuries, tales of fierce, battle-hardened female warriors have captured the imaginations of ancient historians and modern storytellers alike. But were these Amazon warriors mere myth, or was there a hidden truth behind their stories that was lost to the sands of time? Today, on Epic Time Journeys, we embark on a journey deep into the heart of ancient history to unravel the legend of the Amazon warriors. Were they a figment of Greek imagination, or did these formidable women truly exist? The ancient Greeks spoke of them with awe and dread. According to Greek mythology, the Amazons were a tribe of powerful female warriors who lived on the edges of the known world. They were said to be unparalleled in their combat skills, masters of archery, and experts in horseback riding. They wielded spears, swords, and bows, often striking terror into the hearts of their enemies. But what was it that made these warriors so feared by even the mightiest of Greek heroes? One of the earliest references to the Amazons comes from Homer's epic poem, the Iliad, where they are described as Antianerai, a word meaning those who fight like men. But were they really just like men, or were they something more? Some accounts suggest that the Amazons established their own kingdom where no men were allowed, and that they would only interact with males once a year for the sole purpose of bearing children. Boys were said to be abandoned or sent away, while daughters were raised to be warriors from birth. Historians have long debated whether the Amazons were purely mythological, or if they were based on real warrior women who once roamed the steppes of Eurasia. In fact, archaeological evidence from ancient Scythian burial sites might hold the answer. The Scythians, nomadic horse-riding tribes that lived across the vast steppes of modern-day Ukraine, Russia, and Kazakhstan, were known for their warrior culture. But what archaeologists found in these burial mounds was unexpected. When they unearthed these graves, they discovered something shocking: the skeletal remains of women buried with weapons, bows, arrows, and even swords, alongside their male counterparts. These women were buried in ways that signified warrior status, suggesting that they were not just mere companions or followers, but active combatants in battle. Could it be that these women were the real-life inspiration behind the legend of the Amazons? But how did these warrior women become intertwined with Greek mythology? According to ancient Greek historians like Herodotus, the Amazons clashed with the Greeks during the legendary Trojan War. One of the most famous Amazonian queens, Penthesilea, is said to have fought alongside the Trojans against the Greeks. The myths describe her as a fearsome warrior who could take down entire battalions single-handedly. In the final battle, however, she met her match in the form of the great Greek hero Achilles. But according to legend, when Achilles removed her helmet after slaying her, he was struck by her beauty and regretted killing her. Were these tales merely stories of heroism and adventure, or were they inspired by real historical encounters between the Greeks and these enigmatic women warriors from the East? Some historians believe that the Greeks may have embellished their encounters with the Scythians, turning real-life female warriors into the mythical Amazons we know today. Interestingly, the word Amazon itself has been the subject of much speculation. Some scholars believe it comes from an ancient Iranian word meaning warrior, while others think it refers to their unique fighting style. There's even a theory suggesting that it means breastless in Greek, stemming from the belief that Amazons would remove one breast to better wield a bow. However, there is no evidence to support this claim, and it's likely just another part of the myth that was exaggerated over time. So, why did the story of the Amazons captivate the ancient Greeks so deeply? Was it the idea of powerful women who stood outside the patriarchal norms of Greek society? Or was it the fear of an enemy that defied everything they understood about gender roles and power? For the Greeks, the Amazons were both an object of fascination and a source of fear, a mirror to their own anxieties about the role of women in society. In the end, the legend of the Amazons became more than just a story of fierce female warriors. It became a metaphor for the struggle between civilization and chaos, order and rebellion. It's a story that reminds us that history is often shaped not just by the victors, but also by the stories they choose to tell. Today, the legacy of the Amazons lives on in popular culture, inspiring countless stories of female warriors from comic books to blockbuster movies. But beyond the myths and legends, we are left with a deeper question. What do these stories say about our own world? The Amazon warriors, whether they were real or imagined, continue to challenge our perceptions of history, gender, and power. As we conclude this journey into the past, we are left with one final thought. The story of the Amazons is not just about the past. It's a story that still resonates today, challenging us to rethink what we believe about strength, courage, and who gets to wield it. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Epic Time Journeys. If you enjoyed this journey into the legend of the Amazon warriors, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more explorations into the hidden corners of history. Until next time, keep seeking the stories that shape our world.